What's up guys, we're here at Waiheke Golf Course. We're on an island in the middle of Auckland. First time playing this course, let's see how we go. Pretty exciting.
Today's episode we're going to try and go 9 over or better, no triples, 3 drivers in the fairway and 2 greens in regulation. And let's head over to hole 1, par 5 to start things off. And that is how to start an episode, but as viewers of the channel will know, it's very rare this keeps up through 9 holes. So let's guess what hole the wheels fall off.
Oh yes, look at that. Right in the center of the club face. What a morning. Look at that, and I'm right in the middle of the fairway and we've got a nice little bit of rollout.
So just 2 shots to get on the green here to make green and reg. And thankfully the ground has hardened up over the last few months, otherwise that would have gone nowhere. Set me up for perfect pitching wedge distance however. And yeah, we just walked that one off. So now I'm going to rely on my wedges once more. Normally pretty reliable from this distance. So taking the 60 degree. And I've chunked it nowhere.
I just want one good drive where I actually just finish the hole strong.
Just always seems to happen. Hole 1, perfect drive, and then absolute shambles. Which continues with this chip shot.
Oh dear.
According to their website, this is voted the best 9 holes northern. Maybe the greens are just having a bad day. Unfortunately with the current chipping, I'm having to opt for the putter through the crater here. Which turns out to be pretty solid. And we're going to save the hole from being the first triple and keep that challenge alive. Definitely thought I should have banked the greens in reg on that hole.
We pretty much drive it and then putted the whole way through that hole.
Thankfully we have a nice short par 3 here. Just need to make sure I don't top it into that little crater in front of us. Pitching wedge at this one. And a nice smooth strike, we've got it in the air. Which after the last pitching wedge shot, we'll take.
And we're on the green. There we go.
First green in reg.
Let's hopefully turn it around now. Alright, unfortunately I'm far too far at the back here.
The old long putt on the sandy green, not ideal. So just getting this close would be a bonus. And getting it that close is an absolute win. So hopefully we can tap this one in.
Well, we have managed to grab our first par. And from that position, definitely can't complain.
Driver back in hand, par 4 back up the hill. Can we make it 2 for 2 in fairways? Well, we've certainly hit it high. Not very far. Is it going to be in the fairway though? Unfortunately, just found the rough on the left. And still some distance to go. We're going to take the 5 iron at this one. Come off a bit low, but it's going to be up there towards the green.
Oh yeah, I got a new one of these. Look at this, ready? Wedge. Oh, yeah, towel. Look at that. Towel on one of these.
As you can see, I was very happy with that towel mechanism. Now wedge back in hand, the 60 degree. Just got to get over this bunker. And didn't play around with that time. And made sure we got onto the green.
On the green, we'll take it.
There's almost more sand than grass on this one. Almost could call them whites. But we have managed to get this one pretty close to the pin. Now we can hopefully tap that one in for an easy bogey.
Another tapping bogey, we will take that for 7. The current ball that we're dealing with right now.
Didn't quite focus, but I wanted to show the sand on the ball there. Back to the driver in hand on this par 4. And we've launched that one into the sky once more. But this one looks like it's got a good chance of staying in the fairway. And yep, that's number 2. Not quite how I wanted it, mind. Ball slightly above our feet here with the 7 iron. And for once I've read the lie correctly, and that's going to draw into the left. And hopefully give us a nice chip onto the green.
Take that, we have a nice little wedge shot onto the green. Again, look at that. Nice morning sun. What a lovely day out here in Waiheke.
Taking the 52 degree at this one. Again, let's hopefully land on the green. And another nice approach shot, which kind of makes up for the vertical drive.
Can't be perfect, we've got a par putt.
And yes, we do have a par putt at this one. Can we make it? Just misses the lip there. But we should hopefully tie this one up again for another simple bogey. Although these greens, anything could happen.
We do.
But we managed to secure the bogey.
Key is to not take too long over those little 3-footers and just get over and get it done.
Anyone else find those little putts when you take too long, it goes horribly wrong. Anyway, back to the driver in hand now. Let's hopefully not put this one skybound. And that was actually a pretty nice strike. However, I have sliced it off to the right hand side. And we might be obstructed there. For the sake of trying to figure out what's going on, I hit a second ball, and obviously I piped that one straight down the middle.
And that's the difference of the good shot in the middle of the fairway and my current shot, which is here.
And we're going to try and punch out in between the gap on the right there with the 5-iron. It wasn't the cleanest of connections, but it's kind of done what I was after.
Nearly hit the tree, but we did not, so we're all good.
Now a bit of confidence with the 52 degree. However, the ball's slightly below my feet now. And that one I did just push off to the right there. Shot tracer appears not to have worked. And now we have this little chip up the hill with the 60 degree, and we've left it well short.
That's all right. Hopefully we can make a good putt here.
Was a shame it just got called a couple days before my arrival. So again, makes it hard for the putts, but we do manage to avoid the free putt and keep the triple off the scorecard. So that challenge is still well alive. We now have a short par 4, dogleg to the right, so it's going to favour the slice. And thankfully I've hit that pretty slicey down the middle. Gotta love a hole which really caters for that.
Should have a pretty nice shot into the green there.
Well, we should have done if we didn't have this big tree in the way. I'm not quite obstructed by the tree, however, but it is definitely off-putting. Just managed to avoid the tree, went a lot closer than I intended.
Oh, we've just gone off to the left of the green. That was unlucky. But again, we were dead in line with this bunker, and thankfully we didn't go in there. We're just over there to the left.
Opting for a little chip with the 60 degree here. Just want to get it up a little bump and roll it onto the green. Ended up carrying it a little long there. But we do have a putt at this one, which we pushed just off to the left. And I'm going to blame that one on the sand as well. But we managed to tap it in for a bogey.
I blame that tree. That's the tree's fault I didn't get part there, not the fact I went with the 60 degree.
Is it really high handicap golf if you don't blame everything but yourself? I think not. Back to the driver. Let's see if we can get this one in the fairway to tick that challenge off. And that is a low slicey one. We're going to be lucky to stay in the rough, let alone the fairway there. Again, practice makes perfect. And again, a little high, but that one again down the middle of the fairway. Could have had that driver challenge ticked off by now. Find ourselves in the rough here, taking the 7-iron at this one. And I think I tried to hit that a little too hard, chunked it nowhere. And back to the wedges again, 52 degree at this one. And I've kind of bladed that off to the right. So we're going to find ourselves most likely long of the green, resulting in a chip back up to this pin. And this time I get the distance pretty good, however the direction's slightly wrong. We do have a nice putt for bogey, however, which we missed just off to the right of the hole. So it's going to be a tap-in double, but again we've avoided the triple, so the challenge is still alive. Can it hold out for the wrap? 2 holes left, all challenges still intact. Would be nice to find the green here to get that second green and reg out of the way.
Oh, that's such a good hit.
As you can see, pretty happy with the connection with the 9-iron there. But is it going to stay on the green? Unfortunately, it's gone just long, but we're going to opt for the putter from the fringe here. And we've got that one pretty close, given it a roll at least, which gives us a chance to keep the +9 alive as long as we can make this simple par putt. Slammed it into the hole, but it's in. So everything to play for on this final hole. We need to make a par, driver in the fairway, and green and reg. Can we do it? Here we go. And we've absolutely piped the drive down the middle. Will it stay in?
Right in the middle of the fairway.
First challenge done. Now can we get green and reg? So we've got 2 shots to get there. That 7-iron into the tree, however, is not going to do us any favours. But I've seen it drop out.
I've blocked myself out with that tree. God damn it. Issue with the mic, so might have to voice over this one, which will be annoying. But we do have a line in at the flag, just can't make any errors here. And I'm going to go with the 52 degree.
Needs to get on the green here. We've got under the first tree, but will it make the green? And unfortunately it falls into that tree at the back.
Couldn't see it, fell through that tree at some point and landed just off to the right.
Unfortunately the sound went here, so first challenge failed. But we do have to just get up and down from here to make par, and we've landed it on the green, so that's given us a chance. A quick thank you for 1,000 subscribers, and a gentle reminder to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Anyway, back to the video. Can I make the first long par putt of the round to complete the challenges? Oh, and it's got so close. But unfortunately, we're going to have to just tap that one in for bogey. But it does mean we don't have any triples of the round. So sadly, we just miss out on the score with +10. However, considering the state of the greens, I think that's a pretty respectable score. Not sure if it lived up to the best Northern 9. And I'll catch you next time with my round from Fiji.